shower bench is a little bit far back in the shower than I normally like to have it. I like to have it a little bit closer to the shower head so that I can reach the shower head. Um, there's not a lot of space in our shower, so I'm kind of limited about the area that I can put the camera so you can see how I transfer to the shower and how I get undressed on the shower bench. And I didn't record the actual shower whenever I was taking the actual shower, but some of it I've had a video. I think there's a video before that has quite a bit of the shower that you can see. Um, I'm wearing shorts in that one. The only, I just like to keep keep it PG. That's all. Uh, I don't know about you, but I don't want to see, I don't want to see the other junk of other people, you know, and it's probably not good for kids to see stuff like that, but I don't know, I could be wrong. So anyway, I had my shower bench pretty far back there, um, and as long as you can reach the shower head with your arms, then you're okay. And make sure I always make sure to have a couple towels after I'm done taking a shower. After to have a couple showers or have a couple towels um, so that they will be there within hand's reach whenever I get done taking a shower, and that way I won't have to yell or scream it or who ask for somebody to help me out and give me some towels. So anyway, it's kind of difficult to try and maintain your balance, try and keep your balance while you're uh, while you're pulling down your shorts, while you're pulling off your shorts. What I did there, I told you in the previous video, is that I loop my thumbs around the belt loops of my shorts, and that way I can pull my shorts down while I'm lifting my body up. So I push down on the bench and I'm holding on to my shorts while I'm lifting up with my body, and that way it kind of pulls the shorts off of my body. I also want to make sure that I have the shampoo within hand's reach, and it's preferable, to have a big old bottle, have a big bottle of shampoo. I don't know how heavy that would be and how difficult that would be for you to hold or to handle, but it's also kind of, I didn't show you that the soap is also important, and to have the soap within hand's reach. And another thing that is good to have in hand's reach is the your wheelchair, of course, which is very important. Um, let's see. The bench is kind of tough. It's kind of rigid, so it's not as forgiving as I would like, because the whole showering process, it takes me about, I would say probably about 45 minutes, more or less, to take a shower, and so it's a big ordeal, and so I'm sitting on that bench for maybe a half hour, and that can cause skin breakdown, so you have to be really careful about the bench that you're sitting on. A lot of people, what I used to have was a bench that was cushioned, had it was foam and had a cushion. Of course, it had on top of it, it had a waterproof seal, you know, let's see, layer on top of the cushion, so the water wouldn't get into it and make it all stinky. But after a while, the cushion started to deteriorate and crack, and water actually did get into the cushion, and it started to get kind of moldy and stinky. The cushion started to get kind of moldy and stinky, and we were thinking that maybe that was the reason why I was getting pressure sores, or bacteria was breaking down my backside more often than normal. Um, and since I've been using I've been using a wheelchair cushion, a wheelchair seat that is called a Stimulite cushion. That's a honeycomb cushion, and it works. It's been working out really good for me, knock on wood. I haven't had any breakdown in a few years, on my backside, and so I'm pretty happy about that. But I do weight shifts, uh, every 20 minutes, or quite often, as much as I remember. I used to have a put it on my stopwatch so that I would remember to do weight shifts every 20 minutes or less, because it would let me know. But you can also program your phone to, set an alarm every 20 minutes if you need to. But after a while, hopefully you'll get in a pattern of knowing when you need to do another weight shift or another pressure relief. I have to pull back on my wheels, but then at the same time lift up my front casters so that I can get over the lip, so that I can back my wheelchair up and I can get over that lip. My front casters can get over that lip. And the reason why I have that little lip in the shower is because that way the water won't run all over the place, run all over the floor, and make a big old mess. Once I close that shower curtain, then the water will stay within the area of the shower, and it won't go into the rest of the bathroom. The water won't go all over the floor and the rest of the bathroom. So anyway, that was my shower setup, and I'll show you here. There's my shower bench, of course, that I was sitting on. But then within reach, I have my shampoo, and I have some soap, and I have the handle. Of course, the shower handle is one of those detachable shower handles, so it's got that hose so that you can kind of spray your body wherever you need to. But I do use the shower bench quite often as far as maintaining my stability. Sometimes I put the shower nozzle, the shower head, I fix that into the shower area, or I fix that onto the wall so that I can use two hands and hold on to the shower bench for stability, and kind of move my body, my head, my back forward and backward, and still be able to spray my body. I'm mostly spraying my upper body, my chest, my back, my stomach, my torso, abs, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is right next to the shower is, of course, is my of course, the area, where I can comb. There's a comb there, and there's also another towel that I use so that I can dry off the rest of my head. Uh, One thing that is really hard to do is to dry off your back, and I hold the corners of the towel and kind of rub it along my back, kind of like Baloo did in that movie, The Jungle Book, where he's scratching his back whenever he rubs up against I think it's a palm tree that he's using to rub up against. So I kind of was rubbing my back. I kind of rubbed my back dry with the towel. I don't know how difficult it would be to comb your hair if you were a quad, or if you had very limited use of your hands, or if you had no use of your hands whatsoever. And my hair is getting kind of long, so I'm probably gonna need to get a haircut pretty soon. I have swelling on my backside right now, pretty bad. So I think what the doctor is going to do tomorrow, because I have an appointment tomorrow, is put tomorrow, which is the October 20 or October 19th, I think is the date tomorrow. And anyway, I think the doctor there is going to put, wait a minute, no, it's October 21st, I'm sorry. October 21st is the date that I have the doctor appointment, so I think the doctor is going to drain out that swelling fluid from my backside, from my rear end, from my left rear end again. But this time she's going to put a tube in for drainage, and leave that tube in for a long time, for probably a couple weeks, maybe. And hopefully it'll close up and seal up and everything will be good, but we'll just see. We'll see what happens. I put on some underarm deodorant, and it's antiperspirant deodorant, but then it has antiperspirant in it, and it's a white in texture, or white in color. Everything went pretty good.